there, guys, and today we've got something a little bit different. Today we're gonna be playing the Hunger Games simulator, but with PSR characters. And yeah, so let's just get right into this. Here are all the characters. You got your favorites like Pig Walker, Lurky, you got EB, and all of the NPCs. You got Violet, Sienna, Light, Guffaw, Finnegan. Got all the turkeys. Got that thing. Got that other thing. Then this thing that is weird. Got Mary, Esme. Yeah, a lot of these badge morph ones don't really have an actual like render thing. So just using the badge icon. You got Glitchy, the Rabbit, Pig Guard, Pixel Piggy, Ginger Piggy, and the Experiment. So yeah, let's just get started. Alright, let's see what happens. Pig Guard finds Layla hiding in the cornucopia and kills her. Oh wow, that is a brutal start for Layla. Toggle, Tyler, and Man-Faced Georgie work together to get as many supplies as possible. That is quite the trio we got there. Fia, Minnie, and Edmund work together to get as many supplies as possible. I could see that actually happening, so that works. Lurky and Guffaw fight for a bag. Lurky strangles Guffaw with the straps and runs. Oh, poor Guffaw. Esme, Yuane, Mary, and the Blight form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Oh. Why? We've already had so many deaths. This is terrible. Pindle attacks Rabbit Guard, but Tucker protects him, killing Pindle. No. Evie is unable to convince Beastie to not kill her. You guys are part of the same update. You should be friends. You shouldn't be killing each other. Shamey stays at the cornucopia for resources. Pigwalker spears Finnegan in the abdomen. Oh. And Skibby, Lurky, and Glitchy fight Wally and Callie. Wally and Callie survive. No, Skibbity Lurky is gone. And Glitchy, I guess. Pixel Piggy, Violet, and UNF work together to get as many supplies as possible. That's an interesting trio there. And Trinity takes a spear. Alright. Ginger Piggy, Denise, and Sienna get into a fight. Denise triumphantly kills them both. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize Denise was such a killer. And the Experiment strangles Pearl with a rope. Of course it does. Alright, time to proceed. On to day 1. Pigguard injures himself. Alright, the Experiment makes a slingshot. It's kind of worrying. Tucker picks flowers. That's cute. Callie thinks about home. That's interesting. UNF dies from thirst. Toggle searches for firewood. They're all like doing their own thing. Fia makes a slingshot. Oh, is she gonna get revenge on the Experiment for killing Pearl? Pig Guard Rabbit Guard questions his sanity. EB receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Minnie receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Edmund kills Trinity while she is resting. Oh my gosh, Edmund. You can't do that. Violet sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Pigwalker throws a knife into Pixel Piggy's chest. Geez, Pigwalker is going on an absolute rampage. Wally practices archery. Denise attacks Tyler, but Lurky protects him, killing Denise. Of course Lurky would be protecting Tyler. That's kind of fitting. Shamey diverts Man George's attention and runs away. Alright. Let's proceed. Alright, on to night 1. Fia convinces Beastie to snuggle with her. I mean, I didn't see that. See it. You have a fiance. You can't be doing this. I mean, Pearl is dead, but like still, way to rebound, huh? Edmund, Manface, Georgie, and Callie sleep in shifts. Lurky dies trying to escape the arena. Pigwalker receives a hatchet. Who is giving him all this stuff? Do not give Pigwalker a hatchet of all things. Tucker receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Rabbit Guard dies from hunger. Toggle and Shamey talk about the tribute still alive. Tyler begs for Pigguard to kill him. He refuses, keeping Tyler alive. No, you can kill Tyler if you want. That's fine. Minnie bashes the experiment's head against a rock several times. Oh my gosh, that is brutal. Violet convinces Wally to snuggle with her. What is with all the snuggling here? Oh, this is so weird. Alright, the Fallen. 21 cannon shots. About 21 people have died. Layla, Pindle, Pearl, Ginger Piggy, Sienna, Esme, Ewain, Mary, The Blight, Guffaw, Finnegan, EB, Skibbity, Lurky, Glitchy, UNF, Trinity, Pixel Piggy, Denise, Lurky, Rabbit Guard, and The Experiment. Day 2. Fia steals from EC while she isn't looking. Alright. Wally collects fruit from a tree. Callie picks flowers. Callie is off just doing her own thing right now. Men, Georgie, and Tyler threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Well, they're dead. Violet dies from hunger. Edmund cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Oh no, Edmund. Pigwalker, Pigguard, and Shamey again to fight. Pigguard triumphantly kills them both. Dude, how did you kill that thing? And that thing, she's got like a magic pot or something. Minnie hunts for other tributes. Tucker is picked by thorns while picking berries. And Toggle tries to sleep through the entire day. Right, night 2. Minnie begs for Toggle to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Minnie. Fia and Wally run into each other and decide to truce for the night. I mean, that works. Pigguard convinces EC not to kill him, only to kill her instead. Callie and Tucker threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Alright. The Fallen. Violet, Edmund, Pigwalker, Shamey, Manface, Georgie, Tyler, EC, Minnie, Callie, and Tucker are all dead. Pigguard decapitates Toggle with a sword. Oh my gosh. Wally diverts Fia's attention and runs away. I thought you guys were working together. Why are you running? Wally sets up camp for the night. Fia quietly hums. Pigguard questions his sanity. Wow, these are the last 3. All down to NPCs. Toggle is dead. Fia takes a staff. Alright. Pigguard falls into a pit and dies. Wally sobs while gripping a photo of his friends and family. Well, you still got Fia. She's one of your friends. Yeah, still. Fia scares Wally off. I mean, I could totally see that happening. And therefore, Fia's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. And Wally thinks about home. Pigguard has died. Wally makes a slingshot. Fia collects fruit from a tree. They're kind of just doing their own thing right now. Wally and Fia huddle for warmth. Oh, so they're like working together, kinda. That's interesting. No one died. Fia's trap kills Wally. No. I mean, I guess at least she didn't she didn't kill him herself. It was her trap that killed him. Oh, Wally has died. Which makes Fia the winner of round 1. I'm gonna do 2 more rounds of this and see, and then we'll pit the 3 winners against each other and see what happens. Alright. Yeah, that's all the stuff that happened. Here are all the stats of everyone. You wanna like pause and look at them or something. And we will move on to round 2. Alright, it's time to start up round 2 here. Pig guard runs in the cornucopia and hides. Ginger Piggy accidentally steps on a landmine. Alright, well, they're gone. The experiment finds Toggle hiding in the cornucopia, but Toggle kills the experiment. Wow. Tucker, Violet, Mary, and Esme share everything they gathered before running. Wally finds Shamey hiding in the cornucopia and kills her. My gosh, Wally is out for blood. Finnegan finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Pigwalker finds a bag full of explosives. Do not give explosives to that thing. Ewan spears Eastie in the abdomen. Fia finds a bag full of explosives. What is with all the explosives? The Blight gathers as much food as they can. Man-faced Georgie clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Sienna takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Tyler retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Evie sets an explosive off, killing Denise, Pixel Piggy, and Trinity. Wow. Evie is a killer. Edmund, Layla, Glitchy, and UNF form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Oh, jeez, that is dark. Pearl takes a sickle, and Pindle takes a sickle. Guffaw bashes Minnie's head in with a mace. Oh, wow, that's brutal. And Skibbity Lurky gathers as much food as they can. Rabbit Guard, Callie, and Lurky get into a fight. Callie triumphantly kills them both. I cannot speak today. Let's just go on. Day 1. Ewan, Mary, Toggle, and Esme form a suicide pact. Kill them. Stop killing yourselves. That's not good. Stop. Man-faced Georgie questions their sanity. Yeah, they would definitely do that. Pigwalker injures himself. Alright. Sienna makes a wooden spear. Skibbity Lurky pushes Pindle off a cliff during a knife fight. Wally sprains his ankle while running away from Violet. You two were snuggling last round. What happened? Pindle cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Oh, poor Pindle. Or Finnegan. I can't speak today. I don't know what's going on. The Blight overpowers Tyler, killing him. And Fia sees rising smoke. Tucker questions his sanity. Guffaw tends to Pearl's wounds. Pigguard and Callie work together. Evie tries to sleep through the entire day. Alright, Pearl poisons Sienna's drink. She drinks it and dies. Jeez, Pearl, you are evil. Skibbity Lurky dies from hunger. Tucker's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Guffaw unknowingly eats toxic berries. Callie stabs Violet with a tree branch. Wow. That is brutal. The Blight convinces Pigguard not to kill them, only to kill him instead. Oh, wow. Pigwalker repeatedly stabs Evie to death with a sace. I don't know what that is, but I'll figure it out. Man-Georgie and Wally... Oh, Man-Faced Georgie stabs Wally with a tree branch. I'm having so much trouble. Pearl receives a hatchet. Alright. 28 people are dead. Oh my gosh. So much death already. Alright. Pearl kills Callie with her own weapon. Gee, oh my gosh. Fia and Tucker work together to drown Pigwalker. That is crazy. How do you drown something like that? Man-Faced Georgie and the Blight work together for the day. Fia receives clean water. The Blight and Pearl tell stories about themselves to each other. That is interesting. I'd love to hear some of the stories that the Blight would have to offer. Man-Faced Georgie receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. And Tucker falls into a pit and dies. Alright, 3 people have died. Fia attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Man-Faced Georgie, killing them both. The Blight picks flowers, but they are a flower. How does that work? Pearl camouflages herself with the bushes. The Blight accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it, and Pearl receives clean water. Oh no. Pearl accidentally won. I mean, she killed a few people at the start, but then she just did her own thing. Wow, that was... And she killed 2 people. Yeah. That was a lot of craziness that happened there. All the stats and stuff. That was crazy. Alright, is on to round 3. Mary bashes Minnie's head against a rock several times. Jeez, you're like your siblings. Why are you doing that? Hindle finds a canteen full of water. Trinity snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Denise retrieves a trident. Guffaw grabs a shield. Pearl clutches a first aid kit. And Callie attacks Wally, but Violet protects him, killing Callie. I don't know what they're doing recently, but Wally and Violet have been together quite often here. And this time Violet even protected him. Easty and Tyler fight Skibbity, Lurky, and Glitchy. Skibbity, Lurky, and Glitchy survive. Oh, so they're dead now. Sienna sets an explosive off, killing Toggle, Tucker, Lurky, and Shamey. Almost got all of the Turkey siblings there. And Lurky, that's crazy. Big Walker finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Pearl gathers as much food as she can. Layla takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Pigguard stabs UNF with a tree branch. Oh my gosh. Man-faced Georgie clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Esme kills Edmund as he tries to run. Rabbit Guard, Ginger Piggy, Pixel Piggy, and G-Wayne share everything they gathered before running. The Blight finds a bag full of explosives. Evie shoots an arrow at the experiment but misses and kills Finnegan instead. No. Alright, day 1. Trinity forces Pixel Piggy to kill Guffaw or Ginger Piggy. She decides to kill Ginger Piggy. Rabbit Guard throws a knife into Pig Walker's chest. Oh my gosh. Pearl runs away from Esme. Alright. Thea travels to higher ground. Pindle and Glitchy hunt for other tributes. Layla is unable to convince Denise not to kill her. Violet kills Uane as he tries to run. The experiment retrieves an explosive. Sienna steals from Pig Guard. Mary, Evie, and Wally track down and kill Man-Faced Georgie. Jeez, what did he ever do to you? The Blight stabs Skibbity Lurky in the back with a trident. Evie receives explosives. Hindle tries to sing herself to sleep. Wally, Violet, and Denise start fighting, but Violet runs away as Wally kills Denise. Oh right, that is insane. Wally protecting Violet. Pixel Piggy sees a fire but stays hidden. Sienna sets an explosive off, killing Mary, Pigguard, and the experiment. Oh, and Thea. I missed that. Yeah. Killing Mary, Pigguard, Thea, and the experiment. Guffaw sets an explosive off, killing Esme, Trinity, Pearl, and Glitchy. So much death. Rabbit Guard and the Blight tell stories about themselves to each other. All the deaths. So many deaths already. Oh gosh. Alright, Sienna discovers a river. The Blight makes a slingshot. Rabbit Guard dies from hypothermia. Pindle explores the arena. Pixel Piggy begs for Wally to kill her. He refuses, keeping Pixel Piggy alive. Violet questions her sanity. Evie scares Guffaw off. Sienna thinks about winning. And oh boy, what's gonna happen here? The Blight, Guffaw, Pindle, Pixel Piggy, and Evie sleep in shifts. Oh, so it's nice. Wally and Violet huddle form. Again, these two working together. What is going on? And Rabbit Guard is dead. Wally receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Sienna ambushes the Blight and kills them. Pixel Piggy chases Evie. Guffaw makes a wooden spear. Violet diverts Pindle's attention and runs away. Violet dies trying to escape the arena. No! Sienna climbs a tree to rest. Wally decapitates Guffaw with a sword. Oh my gosh, these people are crazy. Pixel Piggy and Eevee hold hands. Oh, that's cute. Pindle receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. The Blight, Guffaw, and Violet are dead. Sienna sets an explosive off, killing Pixel Piggy and Wally. No. Eevee destroys Pindle's memoirs out of spite. Oh wow. Alright, Pindle thinks about home, and Sienna and Eevee hunt for other tributes. Sienna dies from hypothermia, and Eevee's trap kills Pindle, which means that Eevee has won the third round of Hunger Games. Alright, and here's all the stats of everyone. Alright, and now it is time for the third round. Or the fourth round, the final round. Alright, here are our 3 winners, and now it is time to see who wins this game for real. Alright, Eevee stabs Pearl while her back is turned. Alright. And then Fia falls into a pit and dies. Well, that was quick. Eevee wins. Eevee is the winner overall. And yeah, everyone else is dead. Well, I mean, that was quite an interesting video. If you want to see, you know, a sequel to this or something, make sure to let me know. Oh, also, I will be leaving a link to the Hunger Games simulation in the description of this video, so if you want to play it for yourself, go check that out. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, and